there, sweet friends. It's Cynthia Nessel from Create with Cynthia, and this is a Facebook Live video that was shot on March 20th, 2020 of me creating a towel with a bee decoration. I hope you enjoy watching the video that I have edited from the Facebook Live. And I have a website called createwithcynthia.com, so be sure to go over and subscribe. I write a couple blog posts every week, and I also have a YouTube channel, and I'm on Home Talk TV. Okay, so we are going to take a kitchen towel and we are going to make it look really cute, and I'm going to follow Chloe along with her theme of bumblebees. So let me know if you've used any of Maker Studio products before. They have some fabulous inks that are meant for fabric. They're called gel art inks, and they're great because you can create your image on your fabric and then heat set it with an iron, and then you'll want to wash it in cold water and you'll have a beautiful kitchen towel for the season. So I'm going to show you how I get started on creating this project. So I picked up these towels. I like these towels from Amazon. They're like, they're just plain white cotton craft towels. They have this little tag on the back, which I enjoy because then I can either hang it up like this, or what I normally actually do is I like to do the tri-fold like that. That's kind of my way normally. And what I normally do when I get my pack of Amazon towels is I just throw them all in the wash. And I do a quick washing of the towel first. And then I iron them because you don't want creases in the towel when you're working on it. Because it will actually come out in your image. So the next thing you're going to do is I kind of make my fold so that I can see where I want my image to go. And then I have a piece of parchment paper because the ink will leak through, and you want to put your parchment paper down. And then what I'm going to use are a Maker Studio adhesive mesh stencils, and they come in a lot of different images. This is one example that I'm not going to use. This is one of the alphabets. They come like this, and then what you can do is you can take them out of the package. I'll just show you on this one. Because as you can see, I've got all my stencils ready to go here. You just take them out of the package, and they come on a backing that you want to save all this because these are reusable and they're cuttable. And they can work with any kind of paint. I like to use the Maker Studio products with their stencils. But you can use any kind of paint. You can use the fabric ink. They have gilding. They have a ceramic ink that you can use. So any of the different types of products can be used with the stencils. They're adhesive, so you just kind of take it off its backing right here, and it's a little sticky, which is kind of nice because it sticks to the fabric. And save your backing after you've cut. They have grid lines because it's meant to cut. They're easier to work with when they're in smaller pieces. So if you cut your stencils out, save your backing. After you've done your project, you would just stick your dirty stencils in a bucket of water, and they clean up super well with soap and water. So that is how the stencils come. I'm going to be using the mesh stencils that are the alphabet 4. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have it say just B. I'm going to work upside down here. These stencils have been used a lot. So You can tell that they're not as sticky as I'd like them to be. Now I've got the parchment paper in between the towels because I don't want the ink to soak through to the other side of the towel. You can purchase these scrapers, but you can also use your finger with the gel art inks. And the gel art inks come in containers that look like this. This is a scraper. These are cuttable. I like to cut them up into little pieces. They're a little bit more manageable to use. And then my bee is going to go up here. But I'm going to do that after I do the just bee. So what you want to do, so this is how the gel art inks come, and they come in a ton of different colors. She's got really silly names. Some of you might know Amy Howard and follow her. She is a very creative woman and has a huge business with the Maker Studio, and she also has some other paint lines. So anyways, you're going to just take your scraper. I like to just put my gel art ink onto my scraper like that. It's a nice consistency. It's not going to drip. Ooh. Okay. And then what you're going to do is you're going to just hold down your adhesive stencil. Mine aren't that sticky because I've probably used them a dozen times. And you're going to just scrape. It's kind of like that silk screen. You definitely have to not use force, but you want to push the ink through the stencil. It's so easy. And what you can also do, I'll show you in a minute here, is you can kind of take a peek to make sure that you can actually take a peek. You can use the edge of your scraper here. You just kind of take a peek to see if you're happy with, okay, that one looks good. And I'm going to take this, and I'm going to stick it in my water. I have a bucket of water here. I'm going to just stick my stencil in the bucket of water to let it soak. Warm soapy water is how you clean these. And now I'm just going to pull this one off. And you can peek, and if you didn't, like I missed some spots, I don't know if you can tell. Can I go back down? Oh, it's moving on me, so I'm not going to go back down. Leave it. So a little bit more ink here. I don't particularly like these kind of containers because once you put the ink on your scraper, you can't put it back in the container, so you should make sure you don't put too much on your scraper because you'll waste it, and I'm a big saver of stuff, especially when it comes to craft supplies. Chloe from Celebrate and Decorate is the inspiring woman behind these Facebook Lives. This is my third Facebook Live ever, so I really appreciate you, Chloe, for inviting me to join you. And I thought your first beehive looked cute. I mean, beehives aren't perfectly shaped, right? The bees don't do a perfect job at shaping them, so I thought it looked fine. But I really was impressed by how you found that egg and put the hive over the egg, and then it didn't even attach it to the egg, which was great. So that was perfect. I can't wait to see your tablescape. It's going to look so cute, and those lights were really cute.
As a maker boss for a maker studio, all of these products, the gel art inks and adhesive mesh stencils, can be purchased through my website at createwithcynthia.com. If you're interested in purchasing the products, just pop on over to createwithcynthia.com and click on the menu at the top of the screen called Shop, and then select a Maker Studio. You can also scroll down, and where you see a Maker Studio icon, you can click on that, and it will take you over to the Maker Studio website where you can do shopping. I earn a small commission off any products you purchase, and I greatly appreciate your support.
They have a lot of detail in them. They're really pretty. The bee is fun. So the next thing I'd have to do on this project is wait for the gel art ink to dry. And then once it's completely dry, which I would give it a couple hours, then what I would do is I would take a towel and I would put it over the top of it, and I would iron the towel that's on top of the image. Don't use steam. Your iron should be at like 350 degrees, and I would just hold it down for like 3 to 5 minutes over the image. And then that will allow the ink to heat set into the fabric. More is better, I'd say, because if you don't heat set it enough, what will happen is when you wash your towel, it will fade. And then when you wash your towel, it's important to just wash it in cold water. Don't use hot water. And if you can avoid the dryer, that's also recommended. So in order to keep your image really vibrant and bright, you want to make sure you follow those directions. Thanks again so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I hope you are all staying healthy and safe and getting as much socialization as you can during this social distancing period of time. I know it's a trying time for everyone, but we just got to hang in there, work together, and keep coming back to craft with us. Chloe's got a nice, huge schedule of lives that you can tune into and watch. And I just wanted to tell you thank you so much. I really appreciate your support. Now go out there and create something.